Yeah, Windy Bill here. And today I'm in Barstow, California. And I decided I'm going to stop at the Railroad Museum at the old Harvey house. We've got a car here. It's a passenger car. Painted olive drab, so it's probably a leftover from back when the military was using them to transport troops and whatever their needs were. But during the war effort, the railroad played a very, very heavy part. Got a lot of interesting stuff here, a lot of old stuff. On this flat car here, there's an old motor that ran a generator because railroad used everything was electric. So they did a lot of electric stuff. All their trains are ran by electric, powered by a diesel generator. Old parts of train cars, old signs, old maintenance of way vehicles. I'm going to walk up this way. And here we have an old switcher engine. Probably what type they used here in Barstow. Barstow was an important train stop. It's where all their repair work was done. All their maintenance was done. It held the paint shop for a long time where they painted the train engines. But California decided they didn't like the paint they was using, and they were told they had to change paints. So they solved the problem. Paint shop just packed up and they moved it to Nebraska. Okay, here we have a freight car. Very unique freight car. If you look at the back of it, the whole back end opens up as a plug door. So they could put something large inside. And it's got the 3 side doors for baggage, freight, whatever the needs were. Very heavy duty car. This would be kind of a specialty car. You see each truck has got 3 axles under it instead of 2. Ventilation up on top. Air vents. It's got fuel tanks. So it must have some sort of power system in there for cooling. Hard to say. And over here we've got a large Santa Fe engine, more modern engine. This was the time era when Santa Fe Railroad still ran passenger trains. Railroad deemed they could no longer make money running passenger cars, passenger trains, and they wanted to specialize in freight. Government wasn't happy about it, so they came up with Amtrak, government-owned railroad. Here we have another engine. Yeah, my vehicle. Here we have another older engine. And this one could have been used on main lines, or it might have been a switcher. You know, if you look real close, there's a little wording on the side. Gear ratio, 62-15. Well, all trains had to be geared the same if they were being used, coupled together. And there's the office. Office for the train. Good old caboose. Very seldom see them anymore. They're not used on any train unless there's a special reason for them. Okay, here we have the Arizona-California Railroad passenger car. The California-Arizona Railroad was a railroad line that started in San Diego, turned off, went across the border into Mexico, then back into California, and then up to Arizona. The rail line has the beautiful curved trestle. It's the world's largest trestle, wooden trestle. So we're going to walk up here by the old train station. Got a monument. And you can pause the video and go ahead and read it if you'd like. Got a homemade little monument up on top. Railroad track, old railroad emblem, pretty nice. This was the Harvey house. Beautiful old train station. The Harvey house had the Harvey girls. The Harvey girls were the ones that served the food and worked the restaurant. Very beautiful old train car there. Gonna catch the other side of it. And that would have been the last car on the train. That was the back. It might have been the dining car, the smoking car. You could sit outside on the back, stand there and enjoy the train ride. Maintenance of way flat car. Looks like they pulled most of the rails out. Somebody's ringing the train bell down there. This is a beautiful place to come visit, especially if you like railroads. Now, not in the museum, we have a train over there. He just pulled up and stopped. He probably has a red signal, so he has to wait for another train. The old bridge. It's a beautiful old bridge. And this is the station. And this is still Amtrak. Still uses this area. Amtrak, Barstow, California. Look at the beautiful brickwork. in the cement work. This would have been a combination train station, restaurant, hotel. All the brickwork on the walkways. You know, back in the days when people used the railroad for passenger service, they were treated very well. You know, you were what would be considered upper class if you were traveling by railroad in the passenger service. If you traveled by railroad in the freight service, you were a hobo. And believe it or not, if you go on YouTube, we still have them today. Okay, here's the monument for the Harvey house. And if anybody watching this video has ever stayed in Death Valley, at the Death Valley Inn or the Death Valley Ranch, that was also a Harvey house. And it's one of the few of the last places of the original old Harvey houses that's still owned by the parent company. The place is definitely beautiful. This area down here would have been the freight area, passenger freight, luggage, part of the old rail system. Well, there we have another train. Burlington Northern Santa Fe, coming into Barstow. You know, he's going to pull up behind that one and just wait. He's on a separate track, I think. Now, you may enjoy a future channel of mine that I'm working on. And it's called Graffiti That Travels the Nation. Graffiti gets painted on rail cars in Los Angeles and then ends up in New York or Maine or even Canada. Now he's switching, he's starting to back up. Look at that big long train he has to back up. Takes a lot of power to get that thing moving. And he's backing up slightly uphill. That doesn't help. Okay, I'm going to keep walking around the station. We're going to do a full 360 around this building. And I'll see if the museum is open today. The old wooden part of the bridge. Bridge is very beautiful. Here we see some of the working areas of the old train station. loading area, unloading, food, beverage, workshop, kitchen. City of Barstow Fire Department. Looks like a museum just around the corner. It looks like it says it's open. So we are going to go see it. Hope everybody enjoys this video. Okay. Route 66 roadside attraction. And it does not look like it's open today. But I will check anyway. You never know. Nope. Locked. Get here on a weekend. Okay, we're on the back side of the station. Hotel rooms, motel rooms, offices, a big building. I think it's very awesome that they did save it. The old street lights. No foundation for something. Hard to say what. Okay, that's pretty much about ready to wrap up this video on the train station. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And like and subscribe. I need to get my channel growing. It's got to grow more. I know some of my videos have been a little skimpy, but we're doing our best. Okay, the water tank over there on top of the little hill. That water tank was originally painted pet canned milk on it, and it was looked like a canned milk can. Canned milk is still used today. They still sell it, and you can find it in some markets. A lot of times, a lot of people use it in coffee. Others cook with it. Remember I told you to look at the power lines, poles, and telephone poles? Well, we have a set there, that double pole with that cross arm. That would have been for the railroad. It's got two white insulators on the left-hand side. That would have been 700-volt electric. And then on the right-hand side, that would have been your communication lines for teletype and signals. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up today. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.